Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be covering basis of why I have not gotten eggs in 2 weeks. Not one. Hey, come on in. Welcome to my coop. I always wanted to say that.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging on till the hits coming off.
Oh boy. It's like gonna be 50 today. All these guys tend to just congregate right there. And I keep on meaning to get a damn cover for the air conditioner, which is a very old air conditioner as you can see. Well, they all tend to congregate, but I'm going to get them over here because I'm going to give them some mealworms. They absolutely love this stuff. They love it. Who's here, pup? Go see. We got to watch those guys out there. Riley? No. Now see, what she's doing is she's looking for mealworms. She eats mealworms. Weird, crazy dog. Ruger? No. 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 That is your sister. And this channel is rated PG, the best I could possibly make it. Girls. Come on, girls. Go over there, baby. I really hope that I walk into that nest box in that coop and see some eggs laying there, but I'm highly doubting it. I'm also going to answer a few Q&A for what it's worth about what people's been asking, throughout my YouTube experience. And one being, why don't I video my day-to-day? I was trying to do a routine, regular showing of daily chores. I get burnt on that, and it's, to be honest, the numbers just don't add up. I mean, I just think I'm not getting the numbers. So therefore, I just find it kind of pointless to keep making videos that I feel like no one's interested in. And I'm not mad at nobody. I wouldn't watch somebody I wouldn't want to watch either. It's all about, I'm trying to find that mix, happy medium. Poor Zorro. She is one of the first I hatched. Her and Savage 1.0. And I had to get rid of Savage because he was a rooster. But she's kind of like secluded because you've got the main oldest ones. So I had 5 more. And unfortunately now I'm down to 4 more. The chicken killer struck again. Yes, the chicken killer struck again. I worked with her, Logan, the dog. If you've seen a previous video, I made a video kind of talking about her. Great dog, but there's no hope in my eyes that she's ever going to be okay with not chasing and killing these chickens. It happened about a week ago. Yes, it's starting to rain. It's supposed to rain today, so I'm going to try to make this brief out here. But I've been working with Logan, and she was so scared to even leave the deck steps right there, and it's almost like she didn't trust her own temptations. I'd call her out here, and try to work with her. She'd walk right by the chickens or whatever, minding her own. So yeah, so I eventually, little by little, would let her out here with my two. They don't pay a lick of attention to the chickens. So bad to where they'll run right through them, and I'm scared they're going to stampede them. But Logan, being 6, 7 years old, an older dog, I'm pretty sure she has a breed inside of her that I've looked it up that they just can't fight the temptation. So yeah, I let her outside, and I was standing at the door. I noticed too that if she knew we were watching her, she wouldn't move from the deck. Well, I was hiding and watching her around the corner there inside the house, and she came along here, walked right by chickens, just like you see out there right now where they're at, walked right by them, and I was like, cool, you know, and I walked over here, looked around the corner. She was walking around the corner here. I couldn't tell if she was walking in the run or walking in here. Well, she was walking in the run. It was no time after I walked out here and yelled for her, she ran around the corner with a chicken in her mouth. Deceased. So, there's just no more of it. So from now on, when Logan comes over, it's sad, it sucks, but she's going to have to be on a tie down on the outside of the fence. There are certain days where, like last weekend, for example, I kept the chickens in here, which, if you look at it, it looks so nice and neat at the moment. I put mulch in it. I'm eventually going to build an overhang. I wasn't going to, but I am going to build an overhang. I want it to stay dry in here. I got them a new water bowl, a heated water bowl that plugs in. I got to rebuild my water because I was stupid and didn't empty it out, and I had a busted nippler thing on it bust, so it's no good now. I will make another one though, because they are very convenient to have. I may make a video on that. This is where, guys, it's like I wonder, okay, because my how-to videos don't do all that great. The videos that have done great are me building this shed. If you look at my numbers of views, and this right here, and my barn is doing probably the second best while I redid the inside of the barn. But the unfortunate part is, obviously, I'm not building sheds every day, so I can't keep on continuing to make videos. Well, I can't keep on making sheds. It's decreasing my enthusiasm and drive, and I'm just being totally 100% transparent here. To make more videos, it might be him. No, he's walking normal. So it's not him. It must be my other one. He hurt his foot somehow. He couldn't even get outside the coop. In fact, let's go on the inside. I used to have a little lock on this door on the inside here. And now that it's warming up, it was staying put. But now that it's warming up, the wood's shrinking again. I'm going to walk back out here and there'll be all the chickens in here. And we failed. So in here, I've also put a lot of mulch down. There is the babies. There's the 4 remaining babies of the newest batch. There's Mama. And there's Baby. As for the other guys, that's obviously an AM Somali all through and through, because all black. So she's my first AM Somali baby that has made it through. That's mother and daughter. I mean, that's pretty wild. It's not, out of all the chickens I've had, babies I've hatched out so far, that's the one there's no question about who that is. I've not gotten 1 egg in 2 weeks. It started dwindling down around July. I was getting, if you guys remember last winter, I was getting every bit of 12 to 13 eggs a day. And I know they were brand new. They weren't yet old at all. They are now just over 1. I'm sorry, they're about 1.5. There's a number of things here in my certain scenario here that could be taking place. I thought, well, did Logan stress them out so bad to where they stopped laying? Well, I would figure, because that dog did not touch a chicken until probably about maybe a month or 2 months after she had been around. And after that, she got a hold of two more. Probably right as this no egg deal started. But I'm stirring this up, if you guys are wondering, instead of just automatically just, I'm getting out like the main turds. That's like this box here, it needs to be emptied, a lot of it. Because I can tell them guys, the babies, are sleeping in it. And I'm like, okay, is that stopping the hens from coming in here and laying? I don't think so. I don't think that's it either. So there's a number of different reasons that keeps going through my mind. Like, why are my chickens not laying? And we all know there's a huge conspiracy going around, or rumors, or I don't even know how to even say it, because one, everybody gets offended over opinions, and the other some people think their opinions are automatically facts when actually they're opinions. In my opinion, I don't want to believe it's a feed thing. Is anything possible? Absolutely. Look at everything that has taken place so far. Absolutely, it is possible. But what's weird is for example, and there again, it could be due with everybody's certain situation, is I just went to Tractor Supply the other day. And the reason why I say Tractor Supply, if anybody is new to this rumor slash fact, whatever it may be, supposedly their feed, they had changed their supplier. So I guess wouldn't be Tractor. Let's say this is true. Let's say hypothetically this is true. It came out that, hey, the feed has something in it that has stopped and made your chickens sterile, I guess, or not wanting to lay eggs. Let's say that is true. Well, I went to Tractor Supply the other day, and this lady we're just nonchalantly talking about chickens, and I was just telling her about how I'm not getting one egg. I stopped getting an egg, and I don't buy my feed from there, by the way. I buy it from a local feed store. So everybody who's commented on Facebook, Instagram about stop buying big box store feed and going to a local feed store, that's what I do. And it still hasn't made a difference. I was going to Tractor Supply to buy this bottle of stuff called Kickin' Chicken. I've heard it from a few different people that it's supposed to boost their immune systems and get their butts in gear again, so to speak. I mixed that real good with their feed. I just did that 2 days ago, I believe, 2 if not 3 days ago, and still have not had any results from it yet. The second plan B is going to be making my own feed, buying 50-pound bags of corn and oats and flaxseed, and because I have a feeling this Kickin' Chicken stuff isn't going to do it right now. The lady there at the Tractor Supply I was talking to, who works there at the register, she was going on and on about, we weren't even talking about the whole conspiracy of Tractor Supply, but obviously she buys her feed at Tractor Supply, is what she said, and I was like, huh. And her chickens are still laying eggs, as she says anyway, which I don't have no reason not to believe her. If you guys do think that is true, or think that's bogus, leave in the comments below. I'd love to hear what everybody thinks about this, because I've seen it both ways on the other medias like Facebook, and everyone's molting. Other ones have said on other media that molting is a big part of it. When they molt, do they all molt at the same time and therefore stop laying at the same time, or is there gradual slowdown and then stopping, all at the same time? When it was slowing down, I started to notice I would get a half dozen eggs a day, and then it got down to where I'd get like 2 to 3 a day. I'm like, oh man, what's going on? And then, like I said, about a week and a half to 2 weeks ago, no eggs at all. And I thought, well, are they laying somewhere else? Do they not like my nest box here? So I changed my lighting, because I saw light is a big to do with it, which is also another reason why they might not be laying. I'm like thinking, do they not like the coop? There again, the lighting. I did have the light right here. I did have it here, which did make it darker. It did make it darker in there. And if you guys remember the old setup I had when I was just trying to get, this all done and completed, their nest boxes were just kind of bunk. I mean, they just were like 4 different like openings, no roof, just little dividers between them. They were laying like crazy, so I don't know what to do. I'm trying to stick it out until spring and see, okay, yeah, is it molting or whatever? Is that what's going on here? They're just chilling here. They do leave. They leave all the time. I guess they're just smart and figure it's going to rain. Cause I swear chickens know it's going to rain because they're underneath my eaves of the house where they congregate where I was showing you. They're underneath the eaves of the house, and next thing you know, it'll start raining. So, yeah, to touch on this whole feed thing, because that's what everybody's saying. Everybody's saying stuff is being put in the feed to where they could drive the sky-high prices of eggs right now through the ceiling. And like I said, anything is really possible. I don't want to believe that because that would be very, very evil and cruel to do. I think it's ridiculous and kind of comical at the same time that I got to go to the grocery store here soon to buy eggs when I've got almost 20 chickens. So, I don't know. You guys tell me what you guys think. Like I said, that could really ruffle some feathers or whatever, but you guys know me, I don't really care about ruffling feathers. This is how I feel, is that it's possible that they could be doing something to the feed. When I say they, obviously it would be probably the government if they were to be doing something like that. I don't know why the feed place itself would do that, especially right now, because I'm sure sales have dropped, because I'm not close to the only one talking about this. Keeping It Dutch, very good channel. I probably don't need to tell you guys that. You guys are already watching. He just touched base on this not too long ago, and he was like probably maybe the 10th person I've heard talk about Tractor Supply feed. I totally agree with him on this whole deal, that anything's possible. I'm not going to just dismiss the fact that, oh no, government wouldn't do that. No, not impossible. No, that's not me. That's not how I believe. I believe anything's possible, especially with everything that's been going on here lately. As you guys can see, I'm trying to go through every scenario here, and not everybody also believes that's the feed. A lot of people also believe that it's molting. Like I said, it's molting. It's time of the year. It's lack of daylight, which I keep this on all the time because I do believe daylight, sunlight, artificial light, whatever, is a big part of them being happy hens. Trying to keep these nest boxes cleaned up. I wouldn't want to lay down in a bed of crap either. So, but there again, I don't know how that works with chickens. Are they able to hold an egg in? Or is it one of those deals, I don't like laying today. And they're all like that, right? So it's really, that's, I think what inspired me to really make this video is about the egg situation and the questions I've been getting throughout the year and a half I've been doing this. And I'm going to address some of those. One of the reasons why I haven't uploaded much is, honestly, I don't know how. I don't know how to make these videos. I mean, I just put the camera on me and just do what I do, and later on try to edit to the best of my ability. And the numbers were doing pretty good, and they dropped, which is probably because I stopped uploading as much. I'm not going to blame YouTube. I'm not going to blame the algorithm. It's all about me and uploading good videos. This here, the shed build, has gotten me thousands of views. Not millions, but thousands. The biggest one, because they came in episodes, it was a series, the biggest one is at over 20,000 views now. I could get that fairly easily to 20,000 views on like Facebook and Instagram with the Reels, 30-second videos. But the problem is like I said, I don't build sheds. I just built this one for here, and it grabbed an audience because I was looking at my analytics, it grabbed an audience that is interested in building, which is cool. But I was hoping that I'd grab an audience that was also, into, what I do here, and that's this, the chickens and the small farming aspect of it. I build things to do with, the house and redoing the house, and I can still continue to plan on doing those things, but it just making the video and planning it out right, I think is a big issue. My back has always been a huge setback on my life ever since I'd heard it back years ago. So I gotta be careful what I do. Repetitiveness. I find myself doing the same thing every day, and I don't want to bore you guys with that. I don't think it's just repetitiveness I feel for you guys, but for myself as well. Writer's block, if you want to call it a writer's block. I'm not consider myself a writer or a vlogger. I don't even consider myself that thing, because if I was, I'd be more successful, I think, than I am. But I do believe I do get creativity block when it comes to making a video. Am I always doing something? Yeah, I'm always doing something. I've had you guys tell me, a few of you, hey, videotape when you're building this. Videotape when you're doing this with the certain thing like feeding the animals every day. Do whatever you're doing, take us along. And I love you guys for that. I love you guys that you guys want to be along with that. But the problem is the majority of numbers it shows is not liking it. So that could be me that they don't like. It could be just the content in whole. I'm trying to figure it out. I have more confidence in myself to know that I could do this if I put my mind directly to it. Like when I first started it, I was uploading 2 or 3 times a week. And I was really driven. But there again, I've gotten discouraged a bit because of the numbers dropping. I'm going on a year. I'm a year and a half in on the YouTube thing. Not close to my subscriber count. I'm very close to my watch count, watch hours, but my subscriber count not close. So if you guys are watching this and want to see more videos, get me hyped up a little bit maybe, hit that subscribe button, like button for me, so maybe I could get thrown in the algorithm a little bit more, because I have been absent. That's my fault. But I guarantee it would encourage me more and drive me more, motivate me more to make more videos. Something else I wanted to talk about was the door opener there. You can see kind of right here, the automatic door opener. It's crapping out on me. I don't know how else to ask this, guys, but if you guys would like to help out, help the channel, help the farm, on my wish list I have a chicken coop door opener on there. I am planning on moving that door, I think. I really do feel like back down here again, because what happens is they stay. When they walk in at nights, they tend to stay pretty much where Specs is, but right there by the door, on the inside, locking all the other ones out from being able to get in. So there I'm stuck with every night I have to come in, and that door was shut. I gotta go in the run and open the door up a little bit enough, or push them in or whatever, and push these guys out of the way. I never had that issue a whole lot when the door was on the bottom there. I don't feel like Riley can fit through that opening any longer. I could be totally wrong on that, but I don't feel like she can. But yeah, so I want to keep making videos. I need a little boost of encouragement. Obviously, if subscriber count went up, I'd be like, okay, you guys are basically telling me, keep making videos. Keep making videos, Jason. I'm monetized on other social media like Facebook, Instagram, and it drives me. It drives me to keep bettering myself on those platforms because I'm getting monetized. I mean, obviously, when you're monetized, when there's money involved, currency involved, it's going to drive you more so than what this in the area that's not monetized, like this one. It takes a lot more time as well. I mean, editing. I mean, I'm not a professional editor. It could take me hours to get a video done. Thumbnails. I mean, like this one right here, I think about thumbnails right now. I need to make me a thumbnail. So I'm going to pop this open real fast, and I figure I'll try to do a thumbnail showing my empty nest boxes. What do you think? I'll do that right now with you guys on here. The dogs, you guys have mentioned quite a bit about making videos on dogs. I would love to have a little camera I could strap to, especially Ruger. Riley would be even funny. I think really funny. I'd love to have a little video camera to belt strapped to them guys, because when they go huffing and puffing across the yard and playing and wrestling the way they do, it'd probably make really funny videos. Goldshaw Farms, on his Pyrenees, not little, on his Pyrenees farm dogs, he had put a camera on her, and it seemed like pretty cool, really cool view, dog's eye view basically. But anyway guys, I'm going to sign off with this one. It's kind of a different type of video. Like I said, I wanted to answer a few questions for what it was worth and get your guys' opinion about the egg count. This egg dilemma. Is it just coincidence everybody's going through this at the same time, or is it plain and simply something's going on? Well, until next time guys, I love you. Peace out.